So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We've just come off our overnight bus from Vienna. We've just sat in a cafe and had a wee coffee with a fire and a cat. Yeah, so now we're gonna go and try and find somewhere a little bit more, I don't know, somewhere to maybe store our bags, because it's, well, we can't check into one. I don't know, can you get through here?
Yeah.
So cold. It's freezing.
It's like the 1980s in here.
It literally feels, so that cafe we were just in, they must have had like Bosnian music playing, but it felt like we were in an 80s music video. Everyone's like sitting at their table with their little espressos, with a cigarette, like smoking. It just feels cool.
Starting pigeons.
Yeah, now it feels like we're traveling. How you feeling?
Tired.
Today there's going to be plenty of this. Just what we were looking for, eh?
Perfect. We've arrived in the centre of Sarajevo to a very popular spot called Pigeon Square. You can see why it gets its name. Basically, it's a very popular point where locals come to feed the pigeons, and then they just started to hang about here. So I went to face my fear. You might have seen in our Sopot video, I've got like a bit of a fear of birds. So I'm about to face my fear and walk into the pigeons.
They don't seem to care. Keep going, keep going. Dan, if that kid can do it, if the little kids can do it, you can do it.
That kid's a way to scare them all, so I'm out of there.
Oh, that's true actually. But yeah, there's just tons of them. And there's actually, you can maybe see on the roofs as well. They're all up here on the roofs. There's just, yeah, there's so many. And this little kid's going to town. He's braver than you, Dan.
Yeah.
Also in the centre of Pigeon Square is the Sebilj, which is the well. The story goes, if you drink from the well, it means that you will return to Sarajevo. Shall I have a drink? Because I like Sarajevo and I think I want to come back.
Same here.
Well, it doesn't look very appetising. Ready? Well, we'll find out in the next, I'm so soaking, we'll find out in the next 24 hours if that was a good idea or a bad idea. But it tastes fine. A bit soggy. And by the way, we've also got pigeons up here as well. They're everywhere.
We've just come into a place called Cafe Divan in the old town here. We've got a Bosnian coffee, so it's super strong, similar to like Turkish coffee. Try to work out how you drink this, but you get a Bosnian delight or Turkish delight with it. A couple of cubes of sugar, and I'm unsure if you drink it from this cup or this one, but maybe you can let us know.
Yeah, we might get it wrong first time.
I'm going to take the Turkish delight out. But look how cool that's how it's served. I'm going to leave the sugar in. I've got my coffee. Now I really like strong coffee, like double espressos, but
Don't forget to stir your sugar.
oh yeah, stir it. Ashley's got a different flavour of Turkish delight. She got a pink
Yeah,
one.
I got the pink one.
I've got a white one. Let's try this coffee.
Good.
That's so good, so sweet with
the sugar.
I don't drink sugary coffee, but it is a lovely, lovely coffee. Not as strong as Turkish either, but maybe the sugar helps with that.
So I love how it's been served to us. You've got your little cup, your little coffee maker, you've got the sugar, and then your Turkish delight. And it comes on the traditional kind of, I don't know, copper, maybe copper. But yeah, Dan's added sugar. I've got no sugar because I'm not a sweet coffee drinker. It's good. I'm not a fan of the Turkish coffee. I've tried it and I just can't like it. But that's not as strong, but it's good. Real nice. So this is the central market, and it does remind me of the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. Basically just full of like clothes, bags, sunglasses, and yeah, covered market in the central Sarajevo.
Now that is my worst nightmare.
This is insane. So it's a little bit later now. The guy's here now selling food, so people are buying like the bird seed. They just, oh my god. Out of nowhere, they just all like burst out the ground and like start flapping and going crazy. But yeah, everyone here is basically covered in pigeons on their heads, on their arms, on their necks.
Kids are loving it though.
Yeah.
Behind me is Latin Bridge, probably one of the most popular tourist destinations here in Sarajevo, but nothing actually happened on the bridge. It all happened beside where it says museum there. That is where Archduke Franz Ferdinand was shot by a Serbian called Gavrilo Princip, and that action started World War I.
So we've just come across Sarajevo's Christmas market, and can you hear the song? They must have known we were coming. We didn't expect to hear the Proclaimers in Sarajevo at the Christmas market, but apparently it's what they like.
So in 1984, Sarajevo was the host of the Winter Olympics. And behind me is where I believe the ice skating was held. But it's looking a bit worse for wear nowadays. It looks like it's all abandoned. But in the opening area of the ice rink is a mini Christmas market where you can do ice skating. So it's looking good there, but certainly behind me you can see the Olympic rings. Yeah, looking a bit abandoned now. But whilst we're in Bosnia, we are also going to visit another Olympic venue. Actually, two more. There's one more in Sarajevo we need to see. And we're also going to try skiing at one of the resorts there too. We're at one of the main boulevards here in Sarajevo, but it's got a bit of a sad story and a sad nickname. The street's nickname is Sniper Alley, and that's because during the Balkan War in the mid-90s, snipers would sit up in the hills and then shoot at these apartment blocks because they're all lined with bullet holes. And that was during the siege of Sarajevo, which lasted over 1400 days. So this is during our lifetime. Both me and Ash were born during this war, although we were very young. But it's amazing that walking around, the older people would have experienced that here in Sarajevo, so we've been through a lot.